Good evening, Geoguessr fans, and welcome to Miriam's Geoguessr Challenge. It's Tuesday the 17th of June 2025, and I think we're about ready to start the daily challenge. You ready, Miriam?
Yes, we are.
Great, let's get going. Here we go. Play and play. Where are we off to first? Oh, right. Muddy path. Fairly basic houses.
Russian-looking dirt.
Yeah. Oh no, I think it might be Africa. Yeah, because you're right. It looks like that sort of dark Russian-coloured dirt, doesn't it? But just looking at the faces, I think we're in Africa somewhere. See if we can work out where.
We need some more info on dirt meta.
Yeah.
Where in Africa has
Russian-coloured dirt.
dirt.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We're not meta experts on it,
I'm not
guys.
sure. He was standing in a dark place. His skin might not be as dark as I thought. Let's see if we can find anybody else, just to see. Because if it wasn't quite as dark, it might be South America. Because doesn't Brazil have?
That's red soil Brazil has.
Yeah, I'm sure it has some. Where in South America's got this sort of dark coloured soil? Boa Vista, Operario. Yeah, see, we might actually be in South America after all. That's confusing, isn't it?
We're not in Africa, guys. We might be in South America.
Because that guy was standing in a dark place, so his skin looked darker than it actually was. So
Just a bit of science for you guys.
yeah, because he's got sort of more South American looking skin, hasn't he? So this might actually be a... What's that thing there? Fabricatio de something. I think that's Portuguese.
So you think we're in
Yeah,
Brazil?
I don't think it's Spanish. I think it's Portuguese. So it looks like Brazil. Confortavia. I don't know what that is, but
We're in Brazil, guys.
bit of a remote bit of Brazil, isn't it? You know, so much of Brazil is really well developed, but we're slightly
You do get desolate
underdeveloped.
towns too.
Yeah. I'll just look at the wide open space there. Right. Anyway, where we're going now?
Most of Brazil does have red dirt.
Yeah. So I wonder which bit of Brazil has got grey dirt. Do you think that's up in the north or more south, perhaps near sort of Argentina sort of border?
It
Where
doesn't
is
look particularly hot around here, guys.
No. Perhaps we need to be sort of more down in the south of Brazil then. What's that thing there? Ah, here we are. Progetto Semando Vida. Prevene investo no futuro. Doesn't say where it is though, does it?
That's not helpful. Maybe
No.
we should go to the south of Brazil now.
Yeah, okay, let's see if we can put a good place in. How about somewhere down here in the state of Rio Grande do Sul? What do you reckon? Near sort of
Yeah.
Porto Alegre sort of place? Shall we see if that's the right place? Let's give it a go, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. It's right at the other end of Brazil. That's annoying. Right up in the north, in the state of Roraima. Well, that's worth remembering, isn't it? For our dirt magic, if you've got this Brazil and you've got Russian-looking dirt, it's right in the north of Brazil, not the south, right near the border with Guyana. But only 400 points. Oh well. So Boa Vista was redesigned in the 1940s with a unique street plan. Its main roads radiate outward from the centre in a star pattern, inspired by the urban design of Paris. Okay.
So,
What's it mean?
just a fact. Sometimes cities in other places are inspired to look like European cities.
Yeah, you can see what you mean, can't they? We were sort of right at the edge in the dumps of it there. I wonder what it looks like right in the middle. Perhaps we can have a look sometime. Anyway, time to go to the next round.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right by a very nice lake or sea or something. Star and green signs. So that
Indicate North America,
does
guys.
indeed, doesn't it? But we don't know whether it's Canada or is that County Highway 1? That would be a figure, wouldn't it? County Highway 1, wherever this is. Burke Road. Okay. Let's see if there's any speed limit signs, because that'll tell us whether it's United States or Canada. What's that over there? Flood protection area, walking, skiing, access only, no motorized vehicles.
It can't be New Brunswick and things because their stop signs say a red, guys.
Do they? Oh, I didn't realise that. Ah, fascinating. Well, right now we still don't know if it's the United States or Canada. Let's see what we can see. Is that a sign there? What sign is that? Bike route, Country Club Road. Oh look, there's a speed sign. What does it say? Oh, you get a bit closer. 15 mph. So we are in the United States.
Trouble is, guys, the United States is an enormous country.
Yeah. Let's see what's on this truck. Ah, Maddock, North Dakota. I think that's given it away. Brilliant. Let's go and find Maddock, North Dakota then. North Dakota's up here. Where's Maddock? Let's just plonk us in North Dakota in case something happens. Oh, did I quickly see it there? No, I didn't. Right. Where is? Let's do a bit of a sweep, see if we can see Maddock, North Dakota. There's the border with Canada. Let's go down this side.
We're suching around in North Dakota.
It's really good. That's always why I take a close look at South Dakota down there, at commercial vehicles, because quite often you have an address which sort of gives away where you are. Right, you can't see a Maddock on here, can you? But it's a small place. No, keep looking. Right, that's the border with Canada up there. There's Maddock. Right, excellent.
We're getting close, guys.
Is that the lake that we're next to then? Just doesn't look like a very big lake. I hope this guy has not driven like hundreds of miles. I mean, what if it's this Devil's Lake over here that he's actually next to? So he's not quite in Maddock, but he's over here somewhere. So that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Sometimes you get red herring things.
So it's County Highway 1, wasn't it?
It could just be something from Maddock that's in...
Yeah, because that little pond in Maddock is not really big enough to be this, is it? No. Okay, let's go nearer to that lake and just plonk us over there. But we can't be that far away. Should we go with that? Oh, yeah, it's the other side of that lake. But 13 miles, yeah, 4,929. So
Wow.
yeah, you have driven a bit of a way. He's from Maddock there, and he's driven not that far, about 25 miles to the other side of the lake. But anyway, the lake's name comes from a misinterpretation of the Dakota word Mniwakan, meaning spirit water. Early settlers mistranslated it as Devil's Lake. They were referred to sacred, not evil waters. Okay. Oh yeah, there is County Highway number 1 there. Yeah. Oh well, that's pretty good. 4,900. That's a really good score. Let's go on to the next one.
Yeah.
Right. 40 kilometers an hour. So, Pfaff Street. So we're definitely not in the United States, but we could be in Canada. Big body of water over there.
Or it could be anywhere else, really.
Yeah, well let's see what side of the road we're driving on, because you're right, it doesn't quite... Oh, driving on the left. So it looks like Australia or New Zealand then.
I think it looks like we're heading to Oceania, guys.
My feeling says Australia. Just I think the road signs look a bit more, and the houses look a bit more Australia than New Zealand. So let's see if we can get any clues as to where we might be.
And if it was New Zealand, it might have had a bit of Maori on it.
Yeah. Right, that commercial vehicle doesn't have an address on. Let's carry on looking around.
Commercial vehicles are not always useful, guys.
Right, can we see anything here? So we're near a big body of water. Street names are not that useful unless we actually find out, first of all, what town we're in. Those don't have any names on. Well, it looks like the main part of the town is all over here, so let's sort of jog down the hill a bit. Nothing here? No. See if we can find anything. Like the East Sydney Convenience Store or something like that. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
Or middle of Australia, desert supplies.
Right. Yeppoon Depot. Where was the place called Yeppoon? That would sort of figure, wouldn't it?
It could be like an Aboriginal name or something.
Never heard of Yeppoon though, so it could be quite small, which means it'd be quite hard to find it in a country the size of Australia. Let's just see if we can find any more clues.
In Geoguessr, guys, it's always looking for clues.
Oh yeah, I see Yeppoon Works Depot, so it's definitely the place is called Yeppoon. We just don't have much of an idea where this Yeppoon place might be, so we could have a little look. I think we might have to do that in a minute. I was hoping we might find a state or something that could actually sort of help with our Family's Little Fish Swim Academy. Yeah.
Aww.
Right. Doesn't look right. Let's go to Australia. Put ourselves down here in New South Wales and see if we can find somewhere called Yeppoon.
Most people all live on the south east coast of Australia, guys.
Yeah.
Whereas the middle of it's mostly desert.
Yeah, so we'll look at the places where most people live. See if we can find this Yeppoon place. Oh, there's a Coleraine.
There's also a Coleraine in Northern Ireland, if you didn't know already.
Yeah, right, can't find this Yeppoon place. That's a pity, we're going to run out of time. There we are. Oh, it's actually up there. In Queensland. Yeppoon is believed to come from a local Darumbal Aboriginal word for a type of native tree found in the area. The region still celebrates indigenous culture through community art and events.
I was right about it, saying that it might be an Aboriginal name or something.
Yeah, you're right there. Good stuff, Miriam. Yeah, it's good we got the right country.
It just didn't sound normal to me. That's how I thought it, guys.
Right, shall we head on to round 4?
Yeah.
Okay. See those orangey speed signs? So it looks European to me, and those orangey speed signs remind me of Northern Europe, like particularly Scandinavia. Yeah, but it may not be. I think some of the Baltics have that as well. But yeah, certainly Northern Europe. Let's see if we can. There's a stop sign there. It probably just says stop. Can we go back here and go down that road just to check? But that doesn't really help.
Stop sign method does help. Unless it just says stop, of course.
Yeah, because that's what most countries have. Where is it? I think it just says stop. Yeah, it does. Right, so that's not that useful.
Just some stop sign meta tips for you guys.
Right. Now are we heading anywhere good in this direction, or should we come back the other way? I don't know. Let's go this way for a little while, see what we can see. Not much here, is there?
We're getting towards some houses, though.
Yeah. On the other side of that bus? No, I just thought it might say something. What's that one there? KD Promit Montaxa. It's a bit of a funny language, is it? Or Montaza? You can't get close enough to really get a good view of that.
It does look European, right?
Yeah, definitely.
We are somewhere in Northern Europe, guys.
Yeah.
No, we're not exactly sure where.
Right, what's that? Porschuda, whatever that is. More signs here. Stop sign. Right. That is a place called Hotel Trebiesa. Oh.
Just look at. So it does have a white border, but I don't know which countries have white borders on.
4th of December. It's the name of the coach company. Right. Okay. Stop sign. Is that over here? Herod. Samus Luzhna Periona. That does sound a bit more Eastern European, doesn't it? I think we might be slightly wrong with the Northern European assumption.
So I think we're in Eastern Europe, guys.
Yeah, let's see what we can see on the road signs here. Yeah, first Kremacja Policja. No problem.
Shall we go to Eastern Europe?
Yeah, I wonder if we're sort of like. What's that? Is this? Are we in Czechia or somewhere?
We've not got much time.
Oh, sorry, you're right, we don't. Right, let's over here. I have a feeling we're sort of like Czechia or Slovakia, so should I plonk us over here somewhere?
Yeah.
Right, let's give it a guess. Oh, it's actually Montenegro. So we were right about Eastern Europe, but much further south than what we thought. So we're completely off in Northern Europe that we sort of off to start with, because that's quite a long way south. Ah, Nikšić is home to the Trebiesa brewery, which produces Nikšićko Pivo, one of the most popular beers in the Balkans. So we need to improve our Yugoslav beer meta. The brewery has been running since 1896 and remains a source of local pride. Cool. I guess if you're from Montenegro, that's a very important thing, but Montenegro is one of the places we probably don't know that much about. But interesting stuff. Actually, the score's not that bad, even though we're sort of way out. It's,
Europe's quite small,
it's quite
guys.
small, so it's We actually got a much better score than that one in Brazil, where we were actually in the right country but the wrong end of it. So there we are.
Yeah.
One more round to go. Let's see how we get on.
Let's see.
Oh, right, okay. This is... that looks like Russian to me. That's a Russian car. There's lots of Russian cars. So, I think I would say Russia until proven otherwise. Oh, but having said that, there's a lady there dressed in a very Muslim sort of dress. So actually, perhaps it's a Central Asian Republic with a Muslim majority.
It could be Mongolia, guys.
It could be Mongolia. I don't think there's many Muslims in Mongolia, so I was thinking more...
But it could be one of the few Muslims.
It could be indeed, because these may not be. But if we see any more, I mean, it could be the Central Asian republics use Russian-type languages and have a lot of Russian cars, and some of them have a Muslim majority, like I think Tajikistan and Uzbekistan have Muslim majorities.
I'm just thinking in Mongolia because there's so much snow around here.
Yeah, it is looking rather chilly, isn't it? Right.
We think we're in Central Asia or Mongolia or something, guys.
Das Auto. Yeah, definitely not Russia. There's too many Western cars. And Japanese cars and Korean cars. So somewhere that trades well with the outside world. Yeah, really just no.
What sort of places don't trade well with the outside world?
Well, Russia. Places that don't really get on with the outside world. Right, here we go. Lots of little car garages along here. It's interesting, isn't it? All doing their own little thing.
Garage land, it seems like, guys.
It is garage land. But we haven't seen... Unfortunately, we don't know this language. And we haven't seen any text at all.
We really should top up on language learning, guys.
We haven't seen any flags. We haven't seen anything in Western characters at all.
Which I guess is normal if it's your country's language. But it doesn't really help if you're playing Geoguessr, just if you don't know. And that's an election poster. And you don't get those in Russia.
No, you don't really, do you? Right, just a bit crowded around here, isn't it? What a fascinating place. Really sort of bustling and busy. Picked up or whatever that is.
Let's go to Central Asia.
Yeah, okay. You're very good at you're good at keeping an eye on the clock, Maria. I'll just get too engrossed in it. Right, what do we reckon? Could be Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan.
Let's bonk it.
Tajikistan more desert, isn't it? So it feels like... How about we go to Tashkent? That feels like a sort of
yeah,
mountainous sort of place.
What do you think? We're in Central Asia, guys.
Give it a go. Oh, not bad. 200 miles away, so it's actually in... So, Kyrgyzstan. Is it just... Was it just... Yeah, it's just in Kyrgyzstan. Whereas we had it in... What country did we have it in? That's a complicated border, isn't it?
Uzbekistan.
We just had it in Uzbekistan, but just over the border in Kyrgyzstan.
Ushin was once a major trading and cultural centre on the Silk Road, especially during the Karakhanid dynasty in the 11th and 12th centuries. Traders and travellers passed through here, connecting China to the Middle East.
Fascinating stuff, yeah. Well, that's a really interesting place. Never heard of it, but that's a good new place to learn. Yeah, right on the Kyrgyzstan-Uzbekistan border.
You're learning something new every day on Geoguessr.
Yeah, and you're learning plenty of things on Miriam's Geoguessr channel, which reminds me, if you're interested, please do like our video and subscribe. Let's view the results, shall we? 40,000, not quite a silver medal, pretty close, but a bronze medal for today. How do we do versus everybody else? Top 38%. I think it's quite a hard day today, you know, because we still ended up in the top half of people, and, you know, even though the score wasn't that high. So
goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys. Good to see you, and we'll see you again soon on Miriam's Geoguessr channel.